All right, I'm here with Springport defensive coordinator Matt Rohde. And Coach, what's it like to get back into the thick of things here?
Very, very exciting. Just to see the boys, putting on their helmets for 7-on-7s, and some of the kids that we saw them at the end of last season, and the size they were, and kind of what they look like, and to see them showing up now, and they're bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. They put in time. So just to see that excitement is just great to be a part of again every fall.
Now, I know you're probably most excited for the defense, so what are you expecting to see out of the Spartans defense this year?
The Spartans, we are going to be a defense that does our jobs. I think where we got hurt a little bit last year is when you had somebody trying to do somebody else's job, and just trusting that the guy next to you is doing what he's supposed to be doing. So you do your job, he does his. And I just really feel like that is a mentality that kind of all the boys have right now, is that I know what I'm in charge of, I know what my job is, and I'm going to give it 110%.
Now, offensively, I know you're replacing a lot of key players, but who are you excited to see kind of carry the ball and make a lot of things happen for you guys?
Well, that is what's really neat this year, is that we have about 5-6 guys that we can put in the backfield, and whether it be the running back position or the slot, and we have guys that we can put the ball in their hands and they're going to make plays. Whether it's Colby or Ryan Jonas or some of these other kids that have been around the program for a while, just to see them as seniors now, knowing that we can trust to put the ball in their hands and they're going to do something special. But I think where we were worried about dropping off, but I don't think we really dropped off at all, is in the quarterback position. Losing Brady Petzel last year was big, one of the top quarterbacks in the Jackson area. And now you have a young man in Mitch Nutt who has been a receiver now for the past year and a half, and now he's back at quarterback, and he is a dangerous athlete out there. He's able to make a couple moves and make people miss, and yet he's still able to drop back and throw the ball downfield. And like I said before, watching him in 7-on-7, he can make all the throws, which we were worried he wasn't going to be able to, but he can. So I don't think we've really dropped off at all in the quarterback position, and I'm excited to see Mitch out there because he's a gamer. He really is.
Now, I know you guys want to get back to the playoffs and get that elusive playoff win.
Yep.
What does this team need to do this year to get to that mark and then get over that hump?
Finish. We need to finish. We need to finish games. We need to finish the season out the right way. Last year, it was a lot of wins that, like not to put down other teams or anything, but it was, wins by quite a large margin. And then we get to the end of the season, we get in some close games, and we get in some games where now all of a sudden, instead of being up by 21, we're down by 7 or 14 points. And our boys need to get used to that being okay. It's not okay to be down like that, but it's okay to keep on fighting in those situations. And I feel like that last year, maybe sometimes we got down and we weren't used to it. So I think confidence has got to be huge. We got to go into games knowing that whether we're up by 21 or we're down by 21 points, that you're still in the game, you still fight. And I think having that mentality, having that confidence is going to get us that playoff win this year.
Okay. Now, I know you're going up against teams like Reading, and they just made a long playoff run to Ford Field. Yeah. Do you think that's a possibility for Springport this year?
I think it's a possibility for any team any year. If you show up and your boys have got the right mindset that their goal is a league title, or their goal is a playoff win, or their goal is to win a region or go to state. If you don't set a goal, then you got nothing to reach. And I feel like that our boys are setting goals right now, and going through the Readings and going through the Clintons are something that we're going to have to do to get to that point. But I don't think our boys are intimidated by them. That isn't taking anything away from Reading. They have an unbelievable program. They have a great coach. They got great kids down there. I got to know some of them in track, because I'm a track coach at Springport. So they got high caliber kids down there. But we still want to beat them. We still want to win conference. But just going up against those teams is what you got to do to get to that next level.
Thanks, Coach.